What's up, School TV family? Down in Georgia, Fulton County DA Fani Willis took to the pulpit to defend herself against accusations of improper relationships with a subordinate. Fani Willis is leading the investigation, the prosecution of former President Trump in his election fraud charges. And she hired someone who was either her lover before the case or they became her lover after. This is an embarrassment and it's jeopardizing the case. It's looking bad, but what does Fani do? She doesn't say, "I'm sorry." She goes to the pulpit of the black church, and from the pulpit, she says that, black women are targeted when they're trying to save the world. I guess that's how she describes sleeping with someone else's husband. She was trying to save the world. And this is not a one-off or an anomaly. Right in New Orleans, black woman Mayor LaToya Cantrell, I think she's AKA as well as Fani Willis is. She's having an alleged affair with her head of security. There's a big investigation going on with that. Both of these women of power, of prominence, sleeping with men that work for them. Black women are taking a major hit in the media because these are our educated black women. These are staunchly Democrat black women. And they have to be mindful that when you get in these positions and you start fighting that white liberal fight for them, being the face because of your blackness, right? On my live stream last night, I was talking about how black women, they get in position because the politics has become their religion, so to speak. And it's not that they're doing anything wrong specifically, but they get in position deliberately to misrepresent the black community, to make black people feel like they have some sort of representation when they don't, because they cater to the power base. Fani Willis, as I said in my previous vlog, there's an individual who was with Young Thug, and that's the RICO case that she's pursuing against YSL. Young Thug, the rapper, he's been incarcerated, for 2 years now. There's an affiliate of his that Fani Willis represented when she was a legal aid attorney, and he said, that's not who she is. He said, I've rode in the car with her. I've had talks with her like an auntie and a nephew, but something happened and someone made that call and hit that switch, and now she's gonna be, the face of some internal issue within white America. There's an ideological civil war going on, and for some reason, the whites on the left are using blacks, specifically black women, as the face of their assault on the white power structure on the right. And that puts all of us in a dangerous position because neither side really cares about us. I don't know how Fani Willis and Keisha Lance Bottoms and Lori Lightfoot and LaToya Cantrell and the squad, I don't understand how none of them realize this, or do they, and they just don't care. And they're just thinking about themselves. I don't know. But they need to be a little more quiet because people are going to find skeletons in your backyard. This woman, Fani Willis, is having an affair with Nathan Ward. There's been a subpoena sent out in a divorce proceeding between he and his wife to get her on the stand. And this is her response. She goes to the black church, get in the pulpit, and, paints herself as some kind of heroic figure, being maligned because she's saving the world and the bad guys are out to get her. And the truth is just far more simpler than that. She's being used by one group against another, and she didn't keep her house in order, knowing that she was going to get scrutiny that she normally doesn't have to worry about. So here's the deal. Nathan Wade charged Fulton County $650,000 to investigate Trump despite not being qualified to do the job. According to some reports, he's never even handled a felony trial. In one incident, November 5th, 2021, Nathan Ward billed 24 hours straight. No sleep at $250 an hour. That was his rate. He claimed to have worked day and night. I got a hold of laughing because how sloppy can you get, man? Wade had 2 meetings with the White House, one via conference call and one in person for 8 hours. He billed for that too. Happened to be the same day that Special Counsel Jack Smith got appointed to oversee what was happening with Trump, his prosecution. It looks like Trump's allegations that the Biden White House, has weaponized the DOJ and law enforcement to persecute him is coming true. What is this going to do for Trump? It's probably going to cause a lot of people to rally behind him. America loves the underdog. And I think in 2020, Biden may have been the underdog, but things have changed in 2024. And black people have to be careful. We have to make sure that we're on the right side of history. See, this is not the civil rights era. This is not 1964. This is not 1954. This is 2024. And people are fed up. When you look at black people, specifically black women who are the most politicized demographic in the black community, what are they for? They're for anything the Democratic Party is for. They're for LGBTQ, trans rights for children, children choosing their gender at minor ages. This is what black politicized women stand for: open borders, vax mandates. And the problem with them being black is that they tell their constituents, vote for me because I'm black and I'm going to look out for you. And all they do when they get elected is do the bidding of the people who funded their campaigns. I can tell you that the vast majority of black people do not prioritize children choosing their sexuality and gender, don't prioritize people at the border coming in, don't prioritize any of these things that the mainstream left pushes to the forefront. And I think there's going to be hell to pay. And people like Fani Willis and LaToya Cantrell are making it very easy for the rest of us to get thrown in the same heap with them.